In by the way. In by the way. Nah, we'll cut it out. We'll cut it out. Don't worry. We'll cut it out.
What? No, I was doing this. Oh.
So, the conversation we were having outside about, well, I want to start with the quote from Twitter.
But wait. Do zou kiezen, Chumile.
So we don't usually do this. We try to, but it never works out, man. We just want to have, guests, female guests on the show because it's like we need to unpack shit from both sides.
Yeah.
So I want to start with you, Nikitha Tamboer. Look, crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. The conversation that I have with her, all the conversations that we've been needing to have on the show. Do you understand? And so I say, mentally. And then a good friend Bassy. First time we meeting, but it's good to have you on the couch. It's good to have you on the couch. The blue couch. It's good to have you on the couch. And then, I guess that we've been needing to have. I'm sorry that it took so long. And I'm so sorry that I couldn't fit you guys, but you came through. Josephus, so thank you for coming through, ladies. To help finish the conversation that we were having. So on Twitter there was a tweet that said, what did it say again? Something about there's no not trash like statements around about this time of the year.
Okay.
You see what I'm trying to?
That's crazy.
The sergeant said that there's a dummy form.
Yeah.
Leading up to this time. I don't believe it, but I want to ask you lot. How do you feel?
I'm thinking about it now.
Like honestly.
I feel like no man, like this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about like there's the hardcore girls that are like trash.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bow down whatever time of the year. So I feel like there is still
those ones.
And then there's the ones
that play them smarter.
Yeah, let's say they are being
smart.
Yeah, they're being strategic.
About the whole situation. So then it comes back to what, like I don't like saying it, man. I don't like saying it.
Oh.
I don't like, you know what I'm trying to get.
Yeah.
I don't like saying it.
That's an answer, no? What?
I'm gonna say it. So what I was saying is a diluted version of prostitution. Like a heavily watered down version of prostitution. Prostitution like
that stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Not rape prostitution. Great prostitution. You understand? Like it's just zero, it's like flat, but it's still there. So, do you feel like that exists where it's an exchange of things like guy McDonald's, guy this, guy that, that do something? You understand?
I think it depends on the dynamic between the two people. Yeah, the relationship. Because there are some guys who just genuinely like to give.
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah. And then there are some females that really just like to receive because, that is their love language. But then there are also, like, the opposite can also be true with women. And I actually speak for myself in this case. I feel so uncomfortable when a guy wants to do things and, I don't know, maybe it's trauma. I don't think that the responsibility should always be on the guy to do everything. Because, but then I also think some men have a bit of pride with women doing the things. And so you can't also point the day that's coming up. You can't point the 14th of February as a day of women wanting things from you. Because some men just don't feel comfortable with women giving. Because they want to be the giver. But then at the same time,
we're talking about
it's such a psychology thing because men are often like indoctrinated with that
Hunter-gatherer mentality.
yeah, like they have to be the provider, they have to do
But
things.
it's true.
I also feel like
That's also
we need
always
to
the
evolve.
Yeah,
That's need to
always
evolve with the times. Like, I feel like as a female, certain times in okay, I'll be like, yeah, you can actually buy me that. But then other times I'm also like, okay, but I have my own money.
Yeah.
You see, that's the thing. I was
So I think it's like with certain events, not Valentine's Day because it's so high, but like
It's not there.
birthday gift or like a graduation gift or like, oh, you've been feeling
That's
stressed.
why. What did I say?
So
You call it?
Yeah.
It's okay, Becky.
Yeah, I feel like, okay, you give me.
Right thing.
Then I'm fine with accepting it. Or you like, no babe, I'll pay for the food today.
Yeah.
It's like out of nowhere, but it shouldn't be a constant.
You
You
know,
need
it's
to
just
pay. You need
I
to
saw
do
this,
this.
I saw this thing, I don't know where, it was probably TikTok or something. But
very
but this
full.
woman, no, but this woman, she was sharing her experience. She said that she doesn't mind receiving things from him.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't feel bad about receiving things from him because most of the things she does receive, she can get it herself. So it doesn't feel like she's like
It's just
taking,
Yeah,
Something
that's
you
the
know.
point.
Achieve.
So there's that also if you feel like you can get the shit yourself. And so okay.
It's okay to get it for free.
But then again, that's where I would be different. I would be like, okay, I can get it myself. Why do you need to get it? Get me maybe something.
Unattainable.
Actually, I'm more like, write me a letter or something. Don't now.
Wrong.
Because that I can keep in a box. Even if we break up, I can then teach my daughter or whatever, okay, this is how it should be.
But then you indoctrinating something
But
in
it's,
your
but
daughter.
it's not,
Which is not
no,
right.
it's not indoctrinating, it's giving advice. She's choosing to take it. Indoctrination is, for
Like
example,
drilling it in.
yeah, it's,
Okay.
This is
and
the
I
issue.
don't want to say religious things, but it's like, Christmas you need to do this, Christmas you need to do this. Every year since you were 1 year old, that's indoctrination. But if I'm just going to say, look, like,
Advice like
you choosing what you want to do with it.
What do you understand?
I'm saying it becomes the guy's fault. No, listen. It becomes the guy's fault and his own problem when you get those guys that want to get you stuff.
Yeah.
You say here's this, here's that,
Yeah.
and then you that girl that is like, no, I don't want this,
Yeah.
like so you just feel bad. But then you're like, no, this is my job. I'm
My
supposed
role.
to give you
Yeah, it's on
this,
them.
I'm the provider.
Support well.
And then next thing they want to complain and say, no, I always do
When
this
it
for you.
ends, when it
This-
ends.
Not even when it
No,
ends,
I
but
feel
you know
like when
when
it
you
ends,
get
it's like,
when
When
you
it's
get
used as ammo.
yeah, like
Can use ammo.
maybe you arguing whatever and you're like, no, I
I
always do
bought
this
you
for
this,
I do
what
this.
not.
And then you're like, okay, but then I want to get it myself. But then it's the same thing of, no, I'm
I'll
the
do
provider.
it, yeah.
So that becomes the guy's problem.
We
that
all
becomes
hypocrites. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
We all hypocrites.
Essentially.
Because
Mostly guys.
no, but
Can I
as you
just
saying
say?
that, I can also, especially the part where Declan said about the ammo, I feel like everyone's guilty of doing that.
Yes,
With
of
some-
course. You always do
Yeah, it's just
one
human,
call.
it's human
Human
nature
nature.
to remember what you did for someone.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like they say, oh,
Even
I
though-
forgive you, but I won't forget. It's,
Even
it's
though-
human nature to keep that there.
Story. So.
Yeah, you should out when you feel like you under attack.
Yeah.
You're just like, okay,
Oh,
remember
that's-
that time.
Crazy, bro.
Like I can speak for myself.
Yeah.
I can speak for myself when I say I do things for people, but I don't do it with the intention of
Holding
getting
it.
Getting
something
back.
back.
Yeah.
And like receiving something
Yeah.
in return. Like I do it out of my own
Yeah,
kindness and I
yeah,
want to
yeah.
do it.
Like so when you sleep.
But now when you treat me like shit, I'm gonna look back and be like, yo, after everything I've done for you,
Yeah.
you're going. But it's not like I wanted you to give me this.
Yeah.
Or I
But
wanted
you also won't tell that person that.
Yeah,
you
it's
say it
just
to
the thing
yourself.
of,
Yeah.
yo, like, does this person not appreciate or do
What
they
I've
not
done.
appreciate like what I've done? You know?
But yeah, because then you get the people that say it and the people that don't say it.
Yeah. But I feel like the people that say it, it's a different story.
Why? Look, you
Yes,
know, it's
I'll be
like,
honest, I say it.
you know what it
I'll be
comes.
honest, I
You
say
know
it.
what it comes back to. Like what I was saying about marriage. I don't want to get married. Why do I have to do
It's a
that?
contract.
Why do I have to do that?
But also, I think nowadays
Then-
marriage is not really like
What it used to
a
be.
lot of people don't think about marriage.
Okay, but
Like it's not the
be all
this
in
is
it,
where
or-
I need to be in life. Like, this is
Yeah,
what
no,
I
we
need to
definitely
do.
past
Yeah.
that. But I feel like marriage is kind of important if you're thinking of it from a business perspective. If you have kids, if you're not married to that man, you gave him your whole life. If he dies, there's no will. You can't really
No,
get
there
something
is a
which-
will.
Yes, there's a will, but it's also it's very complicated. Like if you think about it, I'm gonna be with you for 50. Take my grandparents. Say they're together now. How many years? Almost 50 years. Not married. All the things, retirement, all of those
Together.
things. It's gonna be messy if there's no wife. You can't really get much even if you're in the world. Because automatically with things like that it gets split. If I'm your spouse, I get that. Cool. In a world you can't really say, oh that person, because then the people that's dishing the retirement, they're gonna be like, but
Yeah.
I mean,
you're making
it
it
is
more,
possible.
it's a business transaction, so I feel like it's being, you don't have to get married, but if you know this person's your person, it would be smart because now you
Yeah.
Around about
secure,
50s.
yeah, you're
Mashallah,
securing your
family.
future.
You're securing your future. in
Yeah,
that sense,
you're being strategic about it because,
But
Yes.
also it is possible because remember with the will, you do that with your lawyer.
I know,
Yeah,
but it can
you
also
see.
be contested easily
And
because, because say, yeah, then let's go to the fact that say you have 2 girls. She doesn't know about and it's been coming on how many years? Because then she can say, but I can contest that I have proof that
That you
we
said
put
that.
But then that's
I have
another
child
situation.
No,
Now,
but that's how it gets messy.
this person
But,
wants to
yeah,
be
but
another
that's how
person.
it gets messy. But if you the wife, you have
But
more
like-
say over that.
Yeah,
But remember also
The
Legally.
son can come, but she's not gonna get
Get
anything.
But remember, just because you're someone's wife, depending on what you signed there, prenup or whatever,
Yeah.
you don't always get that money.
Yeah.
But the livelihood,
So
it's
it's
the
like
livelihood.
Yeah,
But
so you're taking,
It's a 50-50.
50, yeah.
Well, I would say it's
It's a 50-50.
But the thing is, there's always loopholes, man. There's
Everywhere.
always,
There's always
that's
a
why
loophole.
as a wife you probably win that.
yeah.
Because of the loopholes within the law.
Because a lot of things can just pop up out of nowhere. Or your love child comes and says, hey.
So you say get married instead of not getting married?
Here's the
For the
thing.
legalities of
Wait.
it.
Yeah, because it's a
There's-
business.
But there's another aspect to marriage. You know, something my dad told me. He said that you shouldn't not want to get married, but then still have the benefits of a marriage, because then that almost defeats the
The
purpose
of
of
taking advantage.
Yeah.
you're trying to work around it, and
But you're not gonna
But
make
this-
that commitment.
yeah, but there's a heavy like there's a heavy like spiritual aspect to marriage as
Yeah.
well, and I feel like a lot of people don't
Overlook.
care to want to know also.
Mm.
Because
Yeah.
because it
I must at least
all
divorced twice, man. Like, just
No, but that's
Ah,
I think what you
I'm
say.
joking,
You say it's kind of like people are moving away from the religion that brings things together.
Oh.
Kind of. Because marriage,
Or the
it's
deep meaning
biblical,
behind marriage.
yeah.
Because that's a union of,
Yeah, it's
You
a
know?
union of your love and
Mm.
everything else.
Yeah.
Hence the business part. It's a union, it's a contract, it's legally binding between you and whoever.
but I mean that applies for even, like not even just marriage, like just being with someone. You know, you guys are commitments. Let me tell you guys this. Let me tell you guys this. Snake. You single. You single. Oh, okay.
Who's
Okay,
single
no.
there? Because then you get-
Yeah, who's
Yeah,
single?
we're
Okay, but
We
no,
know.
I'm not on the guy's side on this.
The speak for yourselves!
I'll be able to back you up.
I'm
Actually,
I'm with the
single
girls.
and-
All I'm saying is, people nowadays are just like fucking sit. Like I don't need to be married with you to
To know
hold
that
something.
you're
Yeah.
together.
Like, just the fact that I'm with you should stand for itself. Like that's all you need.
That's good enough.
But no,
But
man.
even-
I think it's time
I
that
think
people
contracts
just
should be drawn up when you go into a relationship.
Are you
If I'm
pushing it
being
now? Are you
honest.
pushing
I feel like
pushing
no.
the boundaries
I feel
now?
like no.
Pushing the boundaries now? No.
I feel like
Let me
Finish, go on.
explain. Think about it now.
Yeah.
Not just from a female side, because even the females are the ones done dirty most of the time. I'm just saying, most of the time.
If you say so.
The
Ah,
females,
she said so.
she's
If you say so.
okay.
There's no
Yeah,
take that.
but the reason why I I think there should be a contract, even if you're in a relationship. Apart from everything else I do for you, I gave you my time. So let's just, because here's the thing, I'm someone, if I'm gonna date you, I'm dating with the thought of, okay, marriage. I'm the type of girl, we're gonna have conversations where, okay, we're gonna open a bank account together, we're gonna start saving. I'm that girl.
Progressive,
No, I'm
not
that
the age.
We're both saving, we need to know how much we're gonna save, all of that.
Yeah.
If we break up, and you have access to that bank account, you can just take all of it, and then I'm sitting there like,
What now?
Oh,
like,
so
you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's not that contract, but like, let's sit down when we know we're serious about one another. Let's write this down on paper,
Oh, yeah, okay.
and let's say, okay, this is how we're gonna go through things if we break up. That it's not wishing for bad; it's just being prepared.
Time
So
is
it's
not
like,
made in a short space of time.
exactly. So it's just write it down, have an agreement, a contract about what's gonna happen.
It's too much pressure.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
don't know. I feel like if you just like,
It's all about trust.
Yeah,
It's a little bit.
But let me tell you
People
something.
change.
You cannot trust.
You can't trust
You
no one.
cannot.
I'm sorry, you can't trust no
You
one.
can't. Like, trust is important.
Trust-
That's the foundation of
trust is a
relationship,
luxury.
right?
It's a
It's
luxury.
the foundation of relationship.
Nah.
You know what?
Nah. Look. From your perspective, from your side,
Yeah.
me trusting you is a luxury.
Yeah.
I
it's a
know that.
requirement. I was
Here's the thing,
actually-
it's a requirement, yes, but my full trust in you. Anything can happen. I'm not in your brain.
okay.
In my mind, I think you won't do it. But
Why?
anything can switch. Anything can switch in any situation.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
you can do something.
That's
and
what-
then you lose my
That's
trust. It can be the
redundant.
smallest thing though. It can be the smallest
That's
thing.
redundant.
So
No,
why
but this
must
is-
I trust you wholeheartedly?
Okay, but
Because
listen
that's
to
the
this.
point. No,
Committing to someone.
yes, committing to someone, you have trust for them. But there's no one can tell me they don't have that thing in the back of their head that says,
Hey, wake up.
Okay, but
you know what I
listen.
mean?
Hey, wake
It's
up.
like,
Wake up.
Yeah, I get the key to say, man. I
It's
get
more
that.
like, yes, you
A
can trust
preparation
them.
thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
Contingency plan.
No,
You
but
always have
exactly,
one in
you
life,
will.
though.
You see, it's like
But
I
that's
trust
why in a
you.
relationship, and even with guys, not just a relationship, even a friendship, even your family. Your
Yeah,
family
that's so
can
true.
fuck you over worse than
Yeah.
your friends.
Okay, but yes, I trust you. But I'm always gonna prepare for the worst.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's
You
what I'm
always
talking
need to
about.
be on
Like,
toes.
but that's what I'm
But
talking
you see, it
about.
also
And
depends
guess I'm
on-
just not landing.
it also
that
depends
way.
on your
you're
experience.
been flying the plane. She was the on bus.
That's what I'm saying on the
I depends on your
Sure.
experience, like your past
Talk
experiences.
too much.
That also
Plays a
contributes to,
role,
like,
yeah,
like
true.
how
But you
how
can't
much
always.
you
I
trust.
You
don't
can't
know.
hold that
You
against
can't
the
hold
other
that
person.
against the
No, you
person.
can't. Exactly, like you
It's so
can't.
unfair towards
But
them.
it's
And it's
can't.
not. It
No, but
has
I
nothing
think
to
it's
do
very
with the
unfair.
person.
Yeah.
It has
Smart
nothing to
man,
do with your person.
We can
Fine,
take one
it's
here,
not
but
Huh?
I also want to say at the same time, like, imagine someone must just tell me that no, this person did this to me. What does that have to do with me, though?
no, that's different.
That's different.
That's
yeah.
different. That's not what we're talking about.
You just say like your trust in within someone.
I don't believe there is a full
Trust, yeah.
trust.
There's no ways. It doesn't
that's what I'm
exist.
trying to. I don't think there is.
It doesn't exist.
I
No,
don't
look,
think-
to you can accept it as the truth. But
Yeah.
there's no way, like we were speaking about
Yeah, like
outside,
we all
there's
come with
no
our
way to,
opinions.
validate the truth.
Yeah.
There is no way to validate
Because
the
what's
truth.
right for you is not right for someone
No.
else. What's moral to you isn't
It's not
moral
moral.
to someone
You
else.
understand? The
So
compasses
that's
are
where I
different.
feel like you don't know fully how that person in
What
any
they say,
situation how they're gonna switch up.
How
So
do
you
think?
can't fully you can trust yourself
Hmm.
because you know
you.
exactly you know what will push you enough to do the wrong thing.
Yeah.
To simplify it, if someone calls me, like I'm an example, if someone calls me and I don't know what the fuck they're gonna say, I need to pick up and hear.
Mm.
Oh, bro, you must just always be prepared.
But that's the thing. So, when you're just saying that, I thought of something. It's like I always prepare for the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
no,
most
I
big
told
one.
For
you.
the negative,
Yeah,
for the
same.
positive.
Crazy nigga.
I'm a
like,
positive
yo, what they gonna ask me
pessimist.
now? So,
He was that.
But also,
he was.
not everyone is like that.
Yeah, not
Like, you
everyone
know,
is.
overthinkers, they will definitely, because they want to
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
That's
same.
so with
I
people.
speak to
feel like
myself.
that's why.
I will speak to myself. I speak for myself when I say I overthink. Like I overthink and I will prepare. Doesn't matter what you tell me.
Yeah.
I will think. Okay, if you're not gonna do that, what's the worst?
But
you can
that's
do?
where overthinking comes
And
in
how
as
am I
well.
gonna
And I don't-
react
Yeah, I don't
to
think you
that?
can be an overthinker and have full trust.
I think it's rational thinking. Like you just
Like you
account for
said, a
everything.
contingency plan.
Always
It's
emergency.
being prepared for anything.
You just let me
It's
think
just
of any
life.
possibility.
Yeah,
Especially now, I mean, look at our generation, guys.
No, Gen
It's the
Z.
fence.
Yo, the push.
Gen Z.
Too much happening, man.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
too fast.
And so I don't care anymore. I don't care.
Maybe
It's
we
sorry,
can't so
I
hard,
don't
bro.
think
No,
I'm
I'm
so
sorry.
right.
I'm
Like
not to share,
me,
but
I can
really
speak
care.
for, like I am so numb. Me, I am numb. Like
the world.
no, I'm just like
Same.
you know,
Same, bro.
I'm so numb.
Like, I don't care, bro.
I'm just like you know what?
Anyway,
At this point, like I'll tell. At this point, it's like, am I even here? It's like I'm just floating through each day.
Just exist.
You know what? I feel like that's everyone these days. though.
Existential
It's just,
crisis.
it's
Oh,
just
no,
some
you guys
people
are
are more
going
open
through
about it.
different-
No. But apart from that, I feel like even the people that are happy.
Yeah.
Are you really happy though?
If you look at it like in retrospect, you just going with the flow.
Flow,
Like you
my
taking
lord.
what's coming, you choosing to be positive about it.
Yeah.
Whereas the other people are just like, yeah,
Let's be negative.
yeah.
Nah, man, but
Yeah.
like just taking shit into consideration, whatever way positive or negative, you need to do it. It just makes life easy.
Easier.
Yeah, but notice how everything links though.
In what sense?
Like with how trust could lead to all of that. And how it trickles over into things.
Yeah. Like it's in
Yeah.
here.
Trusting someone is always a good thing.
That, yeah.
Why would you trust someone?
No, but
But
why wouldn't you also
Yeah.
kind of?
Look.
Because there's a stage where you realize, okay, I can start trusting you.
Like even the
But
smallest
then it's
amount of
always,
trust.
yeah. There's always just gonna be that.
trust is a
that thing
privilege.
there
It's
that's
like,
Trust is a privilege.
I trust
That's why I
you.
said it's a luxury.
I can trust you, but do you trust yourself? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Me, I trust myself.
I trust myself.
So then there's, we trust each other.
No.
No.
Nah, let's
You guys are not deep in what I'm saying.
We are deep.
You need to let me learn. I'm in a
Let-
bud stop.
let-
I'm in a bud stop.
No, you are.
Look, if you trust yourself enough to let me trust you, we trust one another. You guys are not young. No, man.
Say it again.
Look,
Say it again. Just play
I say I trust you.
Wait.
Look, listen, I say I trust you, right? And then I ask you to trust yourself. What do you say?
You trust
Do
yourself.
you trust yourself?
Okay, I trust myself.
Do you trust yourself? Now, me trusting you to the point, or you trusting yourself to the point that I trust you, is trust. That's a foundational trust.
It's
base
a
level.
master seed of trust.
I think
It's
about the minute things. What I'm saying
I
makes
feel like,
sense.
you know what, you have to put it in the example of, okay, I just got my license. You get in the car
Oh, yeah.
and you like,
trust me to drive.
yeah, you trust me to drive.
But my life,
Yeah.
that's my life on the line. Me being in the car
I'm
with you is
trusting
my life on the
myself and
line.
you trusting me for trust, yeah.
You say, all you need is someone who listens. Thank you so much, bro. Gee whiz.
I understand,
Get
but
afterwards.
I'm not.
You're not
Okay.
trusting.
You must have
Yeah, I'm not
liked it.
trusting.
Okay, I have an example. It's
No,
like,
I understand.
Oh.
I understand. I'm just saying.
Not for you. Not for you.
Too complicated.
But
I
yeah,
will-
commitment. Wait for commitment.
No?
what,
What?
are you saying like age-wise or what?
No, I'm saying any type of commitment. Like, okay,
Nah.
this I don't know if this is swaying away from the topic, but how can I put this? Huh? Oh, wait. Yeah, like commitment in like all aspects. I'm not
You mean like jobs?
just
you
talking
mean-
about
Okay,
marriage.
okay,
No, I'm not.
with you.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about that.
What are you
I'm talking about commitment
In what sense?
between two people.
Like in the general sense.
Yeah. Like don't go fostering people's men, man.
I
Like,
go.
stop fostering men. Like you know how
Wait, that switch even.
Yeah, but like, I hear what you say. Yeah, wait, go on.
Like,
Yeah, I'm interested. Though.
like okay, what is your view on being with someone but not being with someone?
That is the worst thing.
Oh, you with me, but I'm not with you.
No,
No,
it's,
we
we together, but there's no
not
commitment
together.
of we girlfriend boyfriend.
Like there's no labels.
It's the situation.
So we're doing relationship things, but we're not
Yeah.
Yeah.
obviously in the relationship.
I
But
think
okay,
that's the
there's a
worst one.
parameter. There's a
There's a
parameter.
parameter.
Then there's a parameter. If that person is linking other people besides
Yeah.
you, then it's a problem.
It's
If not,
But they just commit.
if they are out
Mm.
and getting with other people but also linking you, then it's a problem.
Okay, but no,
But
that's
then-
a different thing. That's
That's what
probably
I'm saying,
you're
that's the
seeking
parameter.
or whatever. But I'm talking about you are with this person.
Oh,
You know,
they're not just ready to
True.
commit.
There's
truth
just
be
no
told.
labels.
Truth be told, no, life gets busy. I won't lie to you.
Life
Okay,
is
so
busy, but you can still commit to someone. That person just needs to be on the
Or
same
only my
wavelength as
girlfriend
you
looking you
would be.
twice a month. Nah, no,
Huh?
please.
What'd you say?
Are you that busy?
Sure.
No, I don't know.
They don't know about me.
You telling me you don't have a 4-hour gap on a Saturday? You don't have a 4-hour gap?
I don't own jack shit at home. I own no car. Every car that is in use. I cannot book that car.
Okay.
So
And then that you can't.
Oh, why can't it be? I'm not done yet. I don't work enough for me to go out. I work enough to make sure I get work done.
Okay.
In the sense of there are things that I'm busy with.
Yeah.
That I invest my money in.
Okay.
I can't leave my joint, drive to you, link you wherever you live. Let's say I'll pay.
That's the thing of if you wanted to.
you would.
I can't!
I understand what you're saying, but it's kind of, if you wanted to, you would. Why? Because most people our age, I'm sorry, it's only the select few that are well off enough without their parents' help
Yeah,
to
doing
like,
the crazy stuff.
Bro,
like
to
if we
really
honest,
wanted to,
yeah,
they
like
wanted
if we honest,
to.
some of us are down with the petrol light on
Yeah.
to get to the place, and
Yeah.
then we're hoping for the best on the way home.
Even if you had to run to that person.
No,
Nice,
that's
nice.
How deep is your love?
I'm just saying.
How deep is your
I'm
love?
just saying
too
it
wrong.
depends. Depends.
Too wrong.
Truly.
Depends.
Okay, if you, but then you can still be with someone but get a girl in your area.
Hey, making concessions, but
Yeah.
Then you
It
can
is
still
close
be
to
with
home,
someone,
man.
but then
Nah, you
she
know
can
what?
live like a few blocks away.
Look, bro, like, there's just, let's respect the, like, I'm not ready, but I do want to have, you know,
relations.
like,
I get what you're
relations.
saying, yeah.
Like, I don't want to
That's just
feel,
you living your life.
Yeah, but I also feel like for your own sake, like don't put yourself like.
Yeah.
look, you know what,
You're gonna end up hurt.
what you would call like a 6-month talking stage is probably like a year talking stage to me.
That's the.
No,
That's what I mean by that. Like, I will only commit after a long period of
That's
time.
too long also.
But then-
Just said him
Nah, I'm
What?
saying
for your other talking stage.
Yeah. But-
Where most likely it's not gonna go anywhere you think it would.
But then again,
testing
okay.
period.
But
Yeah,
speaking
wow,
from
okay.
experience, like with me personally, I'm the type that I would rather speak to you for a year, where we are committed to one another without, okay, boyfriend and girlfriend,
Yeah.
for a year.
But
then
you-
I can.
you are
put-
consistently
Yeah,
linking.
yes.
Like, every
yeah,
time
we're doing
I
other
go to your
things.
house, automatically Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Come to my joint, automatically.
Yeah. Because I feel like it then gives you an idea of what you're gonna deal with for the next year, or
If
Where is it
were
gonna
to
yeah,
Yeah.
you're prepping yourself. You kind of you putting your toe in.
So,
And
yeah,
yeah,
testing the
like
waters.
you-
But you see, that's where attachment comes in.
Yeah.
Attachment.
Look,
is
it can be
guys.
dangerous. It can be dangerous if you and that person are not
Don't-
in communication.
You need to
No.
speak. You need to
Yes,
speak.
No,
Guys.
it's like me. It's my example. We were together for a year. We were telling one another, okay, it's you. This is gonna happen.
Find out, just find out, just
Yes,
find
it
out.
was okay. This is the time we go speak to the parents. This is when we're telling the parents.
Yes,
this is gonna be.
yes.
That's just how I work.
Formats.
You needed to go tell my
Format.
parents, okay, you wanna be with me. They're gonna talk to you about how I am. They're gonna prep you also for me. No, it's. I feel like
Yeah,
last time
that's
I need to have a
good.
conversation with
Yeah.
your parents. I need to know what I'm getting into
Yeah.
because it's things are
But
different.
background
And
check.
then okay, we start dating. We know enough now.
Okay, I get
This
you
is
with that.
like a lot of admin, like
Yeah!
I understand
Admin.
why it's just like overcomplicating it because now it's almost like you want now.
Oh,
Yeah.
And now you like waiting for the verdict to come out.
We're
Okay,
not to
is-
make the
is
cut.
this
Nah,
not
bro,
enough
man, it's just
to
like-
believe or
I
not?
understand how it comes off that way, but in my mind, you're already dating. You have the intention. It's just you
You're not
now.
in a
It's that
relationship.
you
You being,
yeah.
yeah, it's you now being respectful of everyone else in your life that need to accept this person. So it's making, it's preparing for the future of that person being there permanently. So I'm close to my family, right? Every week we are together, more than once a week. So they are my life. So for you to come in, I'm not gonna bring anyone around my
Must
family.
integrate.
You need to have
Soft launch.
Soft launch.
it's like you bringing them in softly. Like for example, if I go to my sister, I'll just say, oh, this person's coming with me. You guys start having a conversation.
Who are you
I want to
to
see
learn?
you.
What,
I want to see you with my parents. I want to see you with my grandparents. I want to see you with my cousins. Because that's going to tell me in the
That
long
comes to you,
run
man.
how you going to be. Because that's how family orientated I am. I want to see how you're going to be with my niece. If I pick one thing up wrong, nah.
Reflex.
Because if you can't love them the way I love them,
Fear thing.
Yo, that's
and
tough,
it's the
bro.
same, but that's how I am. So that's why it's the same. But I wanted to be around his parents. I wanted to be around his family. And same with him and mine. Because I need to know how it's going to gel. What if we're having a wedding and then you come find out that this uncle actually has a baby with his side of the auntie? Look, we can't, let's be honest.
Yeah,
That's a
it
no.
also comes into.
Ticky.
So that's, maybe it's a lot of admin, but it's just me being strategic for myself, setting it up in a
I
way
guess
that
that's
I
what you
Preparation,
want.
that I can say, okay, I
Everyone
gave it my all. I know
Yeah.
I did everything. You can't come back and tell me you didn't try. Because I will tell you, hey,
You put in a shift.
yeah, like we did everything we could do
To make
To
it
make
work.
it work.
to
but
make it work.
you
But
work.
And
preparations.
if we come now to the end and we say, yeah,
You know
then
what?
we know we can. At the end of the day, I feel like with something like that, you can walk away from the relationship, friends, because now you know you did
Everything
everything.
you could, but it
Yeah.
doesn't work in that way.
Yeah, you did every possible thing, but if it's a cheating or whatever, maybe you fall out of love with one another.
Then it's time.
Yeah, then it's time.
Acceptance is key.
Then-
I'm being saying this thing, man.
Yes,
But
acceptance is
that
key,
is
but at
tough,
the end of the
bro.
day, you also need to then deal with emotions after that. You can walk away, friends, yes, but personally,
But obviously,
you are gonna
definitely.
you're gonna have to mourn that. And
The
you're gonna have
sun
to
was
go through
stopping
that
for you to
emotion.
cry, bro.
Nah, but it's like,
Deal with that shit when you can deal
nah,
with
in
that
our
shit.
case, it's already so deep, so early, man.
Yeah.
So
So
the
you
ties
must-
are deep
Yeah.
from get-go.
But you see, what I mean with the attachment thing, you said, what did you say? You
Yeah,
plan
yeah.
your things
Yeah.
out, like you plan.
And
But
it's
things
also
can
not
change.
admin. Yes,
But
but that's
thing-
the thing. That's why communication is
It's key.
it's
Like,
I
keeps it
know,
on
I'm
track.
saying, like you said, okay, in order not to get attached, you communicate with this person, this is what I want, this is
Yeah.
what I don't want, this is where we stand.
yeah.
But it comes to a point where anything can change.
Yes,
And
but then
quickly.
that's on them.
You see, that's what I'm
if you're
saying.
not being honest,
That's what.
then
Nah,
that's on you. No, it is on you. Do you know why? Because say for example,
No,
me
it's
and this
the
guy.
other person.
Oh yeah.
Like if it's the other person,
Yeah,
watching
if
it,
I'm
then
being
you
honest
attach.
about what I want, if it's okay, I
Then
want to
it's
be
not
with
on
you,
you.
but I want to be with other people. If you agree, okay, we agreed.
On
if
that.
you turn around 2
Mhm.
months later and you're like, yeah, I'm
I
done
actually
with this
didn't.
because you did it, then I'm gonna say, but that was on you.
Yeah, it's true.
You had the time to speak and say, okay, I don't want this. Then it could have stopped there.
Then
Yeah,
you-
honesty is very key. Honesty
Yeah,
is
you have to be honest
But
and you have
we-
to communicate.
But you
But I
can
know-
never be fully transparent.
Maybe
That
I
is
know, but
lies.
it's like,
That is
that's on you
lies.
again. That's
Yeah,
on
it
you,
is
bro.
also
It's
on
on you, man.
Mine is like 20%. 20%.
I just think people need to start
20%. You can see, but
People
you
do.
can't see.
People are not accountable for their own actions.
For their own
They like to
actions.
shift accountability.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
If you're not honest, that's your fault. bro.
Yeah.
But you must be true to self, bro.
But
Like, the real talk, like, don't lie to yourself. It starts there.
Don't lie
But-
to yourself.
no,
Don't lie to
but
yourself.
then you can talk about how, yeah, you might not like yourself, but then you'll feel so bad for how it might land to the other person that you'll just end up lying. Because people
True.
do that.
But now, would you feel the same way if you dated someone like you? A guy
I would
like
not
you?
be able to date someone like me. I wouldn't.
So he has to.
No, yes.
I like myself
believe,
too
like,
much,
I was
but-
actually watching something on TikTok where it said, TikTok,
Very
like,
informative.
it's a very
Very
informative
informative.
search engine, eh?
Wow.
It was the person was saying, as much as you say you opposites
Opposites
don't
attract.
opposites don't attract, like you get the people that say,
Yeah.
oh, I have to be with someone exactly like me, big
Yeah.
personality. At the end of the day, you're going to be the person that ends up with someone that is completely opposite to you. And that's how you contrast. Because you can't have two big personalities.
Yeah.
You're gonna fight about
Gonna
who's
clash
getting the
a lot.
limelight. You
Yeah.
can't have
Who's
people.
winning the pen?
Yeah, you can't both be hotheads, for example.
Yeah, that's
You need
true.
to have the calm one, because if I'm gonna be the hothead, you can't be, because then it's just it's
Just
a
not
big
gonna-
disaster.
yeah.
It's not gonna work. So that's why I feel like I would not be able to date someone exactly like me. Yes, we need to have things in common.
But there must be differences.
Our
as well.
personalities have to be different for it to work.
But I mean, like expectation-wise, like you obviously have bigger expectations on someone that. You
But I feel like that's
it.
everyone. Because you see someone differently to how they see
I want to go
themselves.
shoulder to shoulder with my girlfriend. She just made $1 million now. What? I must go 2.1 next
No, but
year.
then that's just
Like
a
that.
that's fine to have.
Nah, I'll be
But
my
that's,
friend.
that's playful competition, because at the end of the day, you both want the best for one another.
Yeah.
Because you might be making 2, but you're also gonna spend that 2 on her.
Oh.
And if she's making 3, she's gonna spend that on you. So that's fine. Healthy competition is fine. But I also feel like people see one another in different lights. Like you will see yourself as, I can only do this.
Yeah.
And me as your girlfriend, I'll say, but I see you have the potential to do that
something
if you
else,
just
yeah.
put the work in.
Or when
Same.
someone cheats you like that, you just feel that
And that's the problem also, and I feel like it's always with guys. I'm sorry to say it, guys, you and your ego, like your girl
Nah,
will
yeah, I
tell you,
checked myself.
your girl will tell you, but look babe, I know you can do this. You just need to put the work in. I can help you. Wherever I can help you, I can help you. And then they're like, nah, I don't need help. Don't need help.
I gotta go hard.
Yeah, and then like, they're literally in the gym now, so I'm all, and whatever.
I gotta go hard. But you know what?
Like,
Like that doesn't, it works sometimes, but like not all the time.
For what's this?
For like the push, man. Like you will always need a push. Like if one person tells you, oh, but I see you.
Nah, yours is you can't. That's when it's being used as a malice, man.
Yeah.
Where it's to put the guy down.
No, that's
necessarily
not
where
okay.
it's-
That's not okay.
Yeah,
That's
but that's
not-
been toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is common.
Yeah. That's very
That
common.
is very common.
Yo. Nah, but like truly, man, because you know when someone tells you, nah, look here, like you don't expect it from this person. Like, look, nah, you putting in the odd yards and whatnot.
Oh, when they
And you're like, damn, like that person really is like it stays with you.
Yeah.
Like the small stuff stay with you. So like, I need someone in the comment, look here, I made that now, but I know you can do better. So
Yeah.
because that's you.
Motivation.
Yeah, it's motivation.
I want Rick Ross in my cheek. Like that, like motivate me, be with
That
that.
kind of thing.
But you also can't put that you
Oh no, nah, it's not
on
on
someone.
it's not on
No, you
that's
can't
why I
look for
feel
someone
like
to.
you have to be like secure in
Yourself.
yourself.
So
Yeah.
I am.
But
cool.
whatever
Yeah.
someone says, good or bad, like it won't shake you. It might make you think, okay, but maybe why? It
Yeah.
wasn't saying, make you evaluate those kind of things. But like you said, it
Shouldn't
is
give you a
good,
complex.
especially if you know
Yourself,
Yeah,
that
I was
actually
actually being
you focus on
secure.
yourself.
Yeah. But
and stuff. So it's always
Yeah.
like very wordy, I would say.
Nah.
look, it's like something my parents told me when I first started dating someone. It was, you need to love yourself enough to love that person. So you need to be secure in you.
Yourself, yeah.
Trust.
You can't need
Oh,
that
that's
person
back
to
to
lift
trust.
you up.
And not even like, not about like self-love, but just being able to live with yourself. You don't need
Self-love.
someone.
Whoa,
Yeah, you don't
no
need-
one expose some people.
Like you don't
No one
need to have
expose
someone
some
there.
people.
Like in
bro.
one sense.
Like you're not okay with being
Alone.
alone. You can't deal with that being by yourself. In not in like a mad way, because some people have obviously the issues and whatnot. But like,
Yeah.
some people are not
They can't sit still.
like
No,
like
man.
nah, like they
Like,
I
can't
mean,
like
you can't sit still in your house for the weekend and not doing it.
Yeah, like you're not sure in yourself in the sense
Yeah.
of,
But I
like,
think
what-
that comes with maturing.
In a different light though.
Like,
Like not being able to be single, for example.
Oh yeah.
All
Oh,
you
yeah.
know
Only
is
companionship.
having
someone
someone
to go
there
out
with you. And
Take a
yes,
break.
a lot,
Step up
and a
the
lot of people
game.
can't do that. A lot of
Yeah.
people can't take a break. They always need to have someone there. And that's the thing of you're not comfortable with who you are.
Yeah.
And you're not comfortable with who you are by yourself. Like you need something
You
from
basically need to have a
people.
relationship with yourself.
Yeah. And
You
people
be
don't do
okay
that.
chilling at home.
And people like you get someone who is dating this person. they break up.
Then
Not even a month later, they're dating someone else.
someone else.
And this
Yeah.
goes on
Yeah.
for years.
It's personal, man. It's
And
it's
how
not.
they,
They
and
don't
like,
think through, but they dealing with something.
and you know what? It's gonna be worse when they don't, like, they can't find anyone to fill that other person's. But like, how
But
must
you
their
don't
life
know.
be?
Do
after
you know
that?
what?
But you don't
think it's
know.
like-
I heard it, but you don't know.
It's what they're chasing, man. Like, kind of most people, but people I've encountered that chase validation.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they will jump from relationship to relationship because that person's.
Keeps
Like-
the standard,
But it's-
basically.
You know what
But
I
then
mean?
it also goes deeper because they searching for that validation because what? Something probably happened.
Happened, yeah.
First, hurt people. Because now you're
Basically.
messing up that person and then that person's going to mess
Basically.
up the next person indirectly.
It's a cycle, man.
Yeah.
It's a cycle.
So you need to choose.
The
the
light
right
is
way.
broken. You also broken.
Yeah.
No, people
Hey,
like
God.
But at the end of the day, just you hold yourself accountable for your own actions.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Accept
the
that you
model,
can't
the
change.
model point of everything we were talking about. If you
Yeah.
think about it, you just need to be accountable.
And take responsibility
Yeah.
for what you choose.
Be responsible for your own actions and for things, even the things you think.
Yeah.
Hey, Declan.
Yeah.
First one.
Yeah, but not
Yes.
everyone, especially men. Okay, I'm not gonna. Sorry, men, but you are in
Yo,
the
Are you
limelight.
real, eh?
But
Hey.
I'm just no, but I'm just saying,
Nothing
like,
personal.
okay, let me
Nothing
not
personal.
point fingers.
Yeah,
Let's just say
so,
50-50. This,
yeah.
this can happen with women and.
You can
with
point
men.
scenarios, no problem.
No, it's not. No.
She doesn't want to stay. She doesn't want to like stay.
No,
with
like
that.
it's not
Yeah.
also not like specific things.
Oh,
I'm just
okay. Now
saying,
go on.
like you get people that are manipulative,
Mm.
By
and you
nature.
get those narcissists,
By nature.
and you get like you get what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
So
By
I get
nature.
what you're trying to say, but then you as the other person, when you get any flag of
Flag,
them
yeah.
being a narcissist or manipulative, you need to be responsible for what you do.
Do
No,
after
but
that.
no,
What
yes,
you do after
Then
that.
you, but then
Definitely
it comes
with
to
that.
you need to be responsible for what comes next. If you're gonna stay there thinking you're gonna change them, or they just
No,
gonna, or not change, or
Change them, that's crazy.
No, but
Stereotype.
no, but you know some people stay in situations where they're like,
Like,
they'll
yeah,
change with
change.
time. They're gonna
Yeah.
mature.
but you see,
It's
then here
on
comes
you.
the problem where you don't always see the signs. You don't always, it doesn't
Yeah.
click immediately.
Open your eyes.
You only see the signs when it's
It's like-
done, when it's over.
it's like-
Nah,
When
it's too
someone
late.
says
Then it's on
red
you.
flags, like red,
Then
no,
it's on you.
you need
But
to
then
take
I-
accountability.
No, I think it's on you when you see the red flags and you stay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not.
that's
It's
a
not
different
really on you
situation.
if you decide to stay, but you didn't see anything.
Oh, nah, out of sight, out of mind. It makes
Yeah,
sense.
Yeah, like you don't see these signs.
face
Like,
I
like
say,
you just like
bro,
no,
if my
this is-
chick is cheating on me and I don't know, and I find
Then
out,
she's
that is over, bro. I didn't know. That's the truth. I didn't know.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
I didn't know. Accept the things you cannot change.
But do you think
Yeah.
like people change?
I
You
think
believe
people
people
do.
change?
I believe people change.
So will you take a step?
Hey,
Do you think they change?
here's the thing. Phew.
I'm teaching it to the group.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
people can change, but that
You can change
that
for you, but
people change,
Simple yes or no answer.
I
but
want to go back.
Simple. But what?
people can change.
I'm
People can
strong.
change, eh? But deep down, that person that they once were
Still,
So-
You're not gonna trust them.
Can-
You're gonna.
can come up anytime,
Sure.
anytime.
That's crazy.
So that's also another thing of, are you willing to trust this person enough to get back together with them, and trusting that they
Mhm.
won't go back to
It's a risk you
who they
take.
were.
It's
You
a
get what I'm
risk.
saying?
Yeah.
So
It's a
you
risk.
have to be strong.
Yeah.
So
True, man. It's
if
strong.
not, what did jump? If not, give that maybe.
I think it depends on like your character. Actually, like
Yeah, if it's an
like
action or
as an
character change.
individual, if you believe in second chances like that, and like you have to
Yeah,
you have to be
yeah.
you have to be willing to extend that grace to someone who has wronged you.
Oh.
Especially if you in a situation you done wrong and you really learn from
Yeah.
it. You can't put, but
There's
you
no
can
merit
do
for it.
better.
Yeah.
So
I get
someone
what
is
you're
like
saying.
actually, what's another word for repentant? Because that sounds like church now. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if someone is really willing
Confess.
to change their ways we shouldn't like,
You shouldn't
we shouldn't be the judge of them.
Yeah.
Their character will show through, and when it does, you can run
Yeah,
for the
pick up
hills.
the-
No one is
the
holding a
flags.
gun to you and saying
Yeah,
you
stay with
have
this
to
person.
stay.
I see what you're saying.
And also,
So if they prove to you like in the how many ever months now period you give them that you know they changed a bit and you're willing to allow that back into your space, then sure.
That's crazy.
But you can't always like, I don't believe you should go through life not trusting people, because it becomes very
Difficult in a
and
way.
it becomes
Basically,
lonely.
your guard's always up.
Yeah,
Always
because
up.
once you love
That's
like that
crazy.
constantly
Checking over your
being-
shoulder, the whole time,
Yeah.
blind spots.
Here's the thing, if like going back to the original thing, where would you take an ex back if they changed? Here's my thing. I would accept that you changed. I'll be your friend.
But
I'll
not for
sit,
me.
but I don't want to go back to that.
Yeah.
Because there's always gonna be that thing. Yes, even if I trust you, there's always gonna be, I'm gonna be like,
You
you're
really
gonna be out of your friend,
broken
and if you
my
did
trust.
that before, I'm really gonna be like,
But you know, no, there's another way to look at it. Like if it never worked out the first time, you just wanna see.
it's
what's
like
the
they say,
level.
why
Like an
fix
ego
some-
check, man.
It's
Can I still do
what's
it?
that saying? What's that saying? Not don't fix something that's not broken, but if it's broken, why are you trying to fix it?
Let's get the new one.
Like just like
The
the
new
way like
one.
no.
Get the new one.
Get the new
Change
one.
it.
Right, but sometimes
I,
you
no,
can
but
be
it's more the thing of fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you.
Ah,
Fool me
shame
thrice,
on
you
you.
stupid. I'm
You-
sorry.
Yeah.
You're gonna go there for a third time, or you
Yeah.
let them do something for a third time to you. Then you are
What,
just.
what
blind.
about what about Chumile and being African?
Wait,
But
what did you
that's,
say
but
now?
that's a second chance.
Yeah, that's
But
good
That's a
job.
second
No, but
chance.
they didn't end on bad terms.
This is why I'm saying
Why
they
did
can
end the first
they can
Isn't
be.
it a career situation?
Like they just fall off. Like sometimes you just maybe
It's not the right guy.
Yeah,
It's
right
not. Here's why I was
wrong
saying.
time.
right
You can.
person, wrong time.
You see, that is
But
another
some people
angle.
don't
at
believe
it.
in that.
I believe in it.
It's like if it's the right
believe in
person,
that.
why can't we find a way to work it out and make this right?
Bro, if
But then-
you
Because
Sometimes there's
But
too many things going on in
see,
life.
I can't even
I
decide.
don't believe that like
Right person.
okay wait listen I believe that like everyone is evolving, you're constantly evolving,
Yeah.
whether it's the way you think or your actions, whatever. So if I for example have to compare high school Amy to
No, it's
university Amy, I'm a completely different
Different
person.
levels.
Yeah.
So I think like
New
also
chapter.
like after that, like in your adult life, you're like different phases of your life. So sometimes you are just a bitch in a one phase and your personality and this guy's it's just not working out.
Yeah,
But then you in like your peaceful zen.
Zen era, what goes shut. What
Are
goes
you trying to
shut.
say, and then in the same era, then you work.
Maybe you
But
never
then
know. That
it's
is
the
why
right person at the wrong time.
Yeah, it is.
Then it's that.
That's why
yeah,
like,
but that is why I'm taking this more to the fact of like you
How do you
can't
know?
take person like you can't take someone back because you're always gonna think about what they did.
Oh,
in the
okay.
past, yeah.
Okay.
But you're not the same person, and
Yes,
I don't
yeah.
think you should hold people to
Accountable
such
to-
high standards. Also,
Truly.
when you know you are not the same person
I
that
remember
you
you
were
were
even a
doing
minute
this
ago.
fuck.
Yeah, I
I'm
get what
doing
you're
it
saying.
now.
I just
I don't know. I just feel like sometimes we place ridiculous standards on people.
Look, there's a bad expectation placement on everything. Everyone
On
places
everything.
on
On
everything.
everything.
Like
On everything.
literally
Oh,
everything.
everything.
I just feel like with certain things it's a bit questionable. Like for example, I believe cheaters can change, right? Fine. But if you show me
I Leo Pack is a Leo Pack,
I feel like they can.
Leave that thing,
You know
man.
when I feel like a cheater changes when they get cheated on. Then they change.
But
Because they don't like it, they
wishing
say on
bad on
No,
someone
I'm-
else.
He said it's
Yeah,
humble.
No, but I'm saying now, if the person comes back, you guys broke up and had a second chance. I feel like a cheater could change. But when it's something
That happens
to
to
the
them.
person's core, where if you are maybe, let's just say you're an abuser,
Mm.
that's where I'm like,
Nah, the moral
Or-
compass, the moral
or
compass.
even if you're just a
Shout.
narcissist or like you,
What are you going back to?
I don't know.
Any
I feel
form
like
of abuse,
yeah,
any
I feel
form
like
of
it's
abuse, yeah.
some things, yeah, you can
non-negotiable.
change, but I feel like it's easy to
Intact.
just come back up in any situation.
You
It's
just
easy to-
suppress it, it's not
Yeah,
gone.
you're suppressing it. You're not
Childish.
Like getting rid of it.
Yeah, like
Because
I
some
don't
people,
know.
that's just the way they are.
Yeah, and
That's
they can't
just-
help it.
yeah.
You know, I'm not blaming you for being that way.
That's just you.
It's just certain things I feel like don't change. Certain things don't change.
It's
with
worse
time.
because, like, it's worse when you're a narcissist or you, like, manipulate people
Yeah.
and you see this or you know that you're doing this, but you don't care. Because that's
Yeah.
just who I am. Why must I change who I am?
Yeah.
And that becomes, like, those are stubborn people. People that
That's-
don't
that's
care about
just-
Look,
anyone else
I
but
get
themselves.
what you're saying. You looking at it from a positive point of view.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
we
yeah.
coming with the, but what if?
Yeah.
No, but it
And
is.
that's where
But
I
it's
think
also
people are
bad.
different. It's not good. And then again, who's to say what's right and wrong?
Yeah.
Trolling.
So it's like,
It's all a
I think
lie.
we're just coming from different
Nothing is the,
angles.
like,
You're coming from the
There's
the
no
it's
right
daytime,
or
we're
wrong.
coming the
there's no
nighttime.
right and
It's
wrong
just,
in
yeah.
this situation,
There
honestly.
isn't. So it's to each their own.
Literally to each
To
their
each
own.
their
How you
own.
perceive it, man. And
Yeah.
Yeah, for
what-
me it's just, for me it would probably be like, if we met at the wrong time and we just ended on good terms, like, okay, nah, look, it's not gonna work.
Maybe in 10
You
years.
need to go here.
10 years.
Nah, not 10 years, but if we bump, look, bruh,
That's not long.
look, there are situations where you
It's
bump heads with a person, you single and they single.
10 years.
You just
long.
bump into them, and it
Next
happens.
year we're 5 years out of high school.
Yeah.
That's long.
That was
It's
not
long.
long. Look how quick it went.
At the wing, quick.
Quick, but that's actually long in
If you
retrospect.
look at it,
That's a
it's
lot of
long.
development in 5 years.
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
None of us are the same person we were in high school. Let's
And I
be
literally
honest.
asked her when she came, I was like, how many versions of have you gone through since high school?
What did you say?
Since high school.
Like actual turning points for you, like, I'm
No,
not the
I
same
think
person I
maybe
was.
3.
That's crazy.
I think maybe 3.
I was gone.
Because I feel like everyone has that stage during COVID where they thought, oh, either it was a good or they were like, ah.
Yeah, I need
Yeah,
to
that
be
was a turning
those,
point.
yeah.
But then I
Nah,
think
it was the first
it was,
one.
yeah.
That
like
was the
for
first
me,
one
it
for
was
me as well.
definitely been.
Yeah.
It wasn't even starting uni yet. It was like, hey, COVID, stuck in the
Yeah.
house. I'm here with myself. I need to deal
Deal
with
with
what's
everything.
going on
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Yeah. Then let's add a breakup also.
In the mix.
Okay, another
Yeah.
one.
In the mix.
So
Let's
it's
do.
so that was basically 2. So I'll say maybe 4 for me.
Sure.
Yeah. That's it.
And you, Bassy?
I probably had 5.
Yeah.
Every year since high school.
Every year.
Yeah, like
year,
there's
change.
there's been a pivotal
Moment.
In
Every
every
moment
year.
in every year.
That's crazy.
And I can say, like, I've changed. Like, those moments have
Altered you.
influenced or, you know, contributed to the person that I am now.
Right now, yeah.
And you, Declan?
Nah, I think mine's also like maybe 3 or 4. But it's like, obviously life experiences.
Yeah.
Like what
Yeah.
you go
certain
through.
things.
But then I also feel like it's certain stuff that can't change you, man. Like you eventually get to a point where this stuff just don't hit a certain
Yeah.
way. So yeah, 4, but
Maybe you said what, 3? You said
Yeah.
3.
You just say
Something like that.
you?
Had
So
a
like 2.
existential crisis in it.
yeah, nah, that
Yeah.
also.
Probably 2.
I feel
Must.
like that. I
That's
feel
a
like
must.
that on its own is just a whole.
Different.
No,
Nice.
category of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think COVID and probably in the last year.
Only 2.
Only 2.
Sure, that's crazy.
Must be nice, yo.
No, really.
After we in the
Nah,
reading
because
movies.
Because the thing is, the COVID one was a lot longer than what I
Okay.
expected it
That's
to
a
be.
long one.
So it was sort of like, fuck,
Oh, and then
get
obviously-
in, check, and then obviously.
Yeah.
So obviously, like, I'm gassed right, like, I'm the happiest that I've been in the past 3 years.
Yo,
Lovely.
that's
Like,
bad.
I've realized that, oh shit, like,
Ah, that's crazy.
yo, and it's all because, like, yo, I'm being selfish now.
Yeah.
You in your era.
Like, I'm in my bag, you know.
You're selfish.
Nah, man, because you know when you start realizing, like, you grow up, like, I don't like asking my parents for money. Like, I
Oh
don't
no,
like that.
definitely.
Like, I want to do my own thing.
Yeah.
I need to go here,
I
but
feel
I
like
know
that comes
that.
with a certain age also. I feel like once you reach 20, you're like,
I think
Yeah.
I think it
I'm
was
not
much
a
earlier.
teen,
For
I'm
me.
not a 19.
Yeah.
It was much earlier for me.
I mean, you just based it on your
I feel like
It
that's the
depends.
final
circumstance,
stage.
man.
Yeah, it's also how, I guess it's how you raise that.
How
so.
you-
I feel like I need to push myself, man. Not over the age, but just you know, like a cheat check.
A nudge in the back.
Like just a nudge in the back. I'm like, pull up your socks.
Mm.
I understand. Like I always do that to myself because look, right, I'm working on the big things. I
Yeah.
don't wanna lie. Like I see a big future for myself.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I've accepted that.
Obviously want to achieve it.
Yeah.
And to achieve it, you must put in the work. You need to be in overdrive. When shit happens, compartmentalize, focus a lot. I need to focus on deal with it when I can. Or just an optimal way to work my life, which has made me so happy. So
I
happy.
wasn't love
Okay,
you
no, like I'm
Yeah,
not
Sorry,
saying
nah,
what
yeah,
you're
that works
saying.
for you, bro.
I love it for me too,
Yeah,
guys, honestly.
If it works for you, then it's obviously what works for that.
Yeah.
I don't like complications, man.
That's the thing I was about to say now. Sometimes too many complications.
Just,
It puts you off.
bro, you don't want to drive on a road with bump, like potholes and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you want it to be clean, so you make it clean. You make sure that your infrastructure
You need to pave the
is
way.
clean. Pave your own way. Always do it that.
Mm.
What are you saying for the just to wrap up the episode, because we didn't even do what we were supposed to do. But
I think we were on topic the whole time.
now we were, but like
Oh.
what other stuff we wanted to do as well, but
Sorry, guys.
your expectations, not expectations, but what do you
Your
see?
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the-
also, yeah.
No, I don't even want to say hope,
Yeah.
because hope is, what do you see?
Yeah,
What's your
just like-
this year?
expectation for the year, yo?
Now, what do you see for yourself in the year?
Like, what are you hoping to get out of this year? Nah, what are you hoping to get out of this year?
Like it's something
I am hoping to get out of this movie.
We want to start the better movie.
You want to move on then?
Yeah, like let's just say clarity
Oscar.
and just
where it starts there.
clarity and just
But like,
yeah, clarity. I
I
think
feel like
that's
I
the
just
easiest
want
I
like
can
peace of mind and like security in everything I have going on. So like in my career, in my
In every aspect
Yeah,
of your life.
everywhere, just like
Yeah.
security, and I want to be at a good place.
Oh.
Like I'm expecting
The
the
way I-
beginning
yeah.
of my life, like
The beginning of a
basically
yeah,
the
The
beginning of
phase
the
of
life
your
that
life.
I want for
The
myself.
phase
So
of
the
your
beginning of my life,
yeah, the
like
phase
my life.
everyone talks about wanting to be at.
yeah.
Like
So
you want to
it's
be at the
starting
starting
for you.
point. Yeah, you want to be at the
Yeah.
starting point of.
Because now you're doing things for
That's
you.
Yeah.
crazy, you experience that shit now.
Yeah.
What?
You at this
She's
age.
experiencing this shit now.
Mm.
You are experiencing now this phase of your life now. There are people
Yeah,
still
I feel like-
studying.
But I feel like that's
That is
the,
different
but
folks,
that's the reality check you get
Oh.
of the. Look, it's
But I
different
mean-
for everyone though.
Yeah.
It depends on, say for instance, work. Like
Yeah.
I started working when I was
Yeah.
19, 18. Like I started working when I started varsity.
Yeah.
So for me, I felt like I've
Started that
entered
point.
that adulthood. Like
I
Yeah,
know,
in your
I
mind,
know what
maybe.
you're saying. It was like, yeah, it's like you working, so you have that sense.
like
of-
I'm basically providing for myself. Like I don't.
You are able to stand on your own
Yeah.
feet,
Like
I
I
don't need to ask for money.
Yeah, and now that I'm unemployed, I'm like, no man.
I feel like that's me as well
Mm-mm.
because we both started working at a young age, so we know that. So now you're also at the point where you know it's not anymore that like minimum wage. It's now your
Proper
bag.
money, yeah.
You're getting in your bag of life.
Tax returns and what.
Yeah, no, really, you have to start doing your tax. You need to know all these things, and I
Mm.
feel like that's the.
So
it's
you saying security and you saying?
The beginning of my life.
Oh.
Like the
Oh.
life that, like no one is gonna stand up for me anymore. No one's
That's
gonna
yours.
do something.
That's
It's
you.
my. This is now my.
My turn,
It's
no
your
baby.
independence.
I think
it's your independence.
I'm the same.
Yeah,
That's
I feel like we're all relating to that. Well,
But it's your time now too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
definitely.
you aim?
I don't know, I just feel like I wanna like love this year, but love the rest of my life actually. Like with no buts.
Mm.
Just
I'm
do it.
Like
Unapologetic.
just,
Yeah.
Just do it.
When do you?
you know what I
Do it,
mean?
man.
Like not having to like
Free will.
but and then reflect on
Yeah.
like why this didn't work out. You know,
Must
just
just work.
like
Just flow.
let it go.
Ah.
Yeah.
Nah,
Hey, but sometimes life isn't that easy.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the thing about
It's-
life.
it's-
Eh?
They are
Crazy.
potholes. You say you don't want potholes. They're gonna be
Yeah.
potholes.
You
Why?
just-
Potholes, bro.
Hence why I'm saying
You just have to.
this year,
You saying for yourself, you need to pave the
this
way
year,
for that one.
look, this year, it's, if the road is shit, I understand that the road is shit. I've accepted the road is shit. But I'm still gonna drive on.
Just
Yeah.
around the
You either go into that pothole or you.
But that's
Go
where
around it.
people are different
Yeah.
also.
People thrive in shit, bro.
Yeah, some
Yeah, in
people,
different
some people
ways.
need
Nah, I'm just saying for
crisis
me, that's-
situations to like
For me,
other people
that's,
don't.
that's
Other
me,
people can't
like-
deal with.
I've just, when I
Yeah.
wake up in the morning, whatever happens in the day happens. If I cannot control it, I don't think about
You're
it.
just gonna keep going.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
You keep doing you.
Shit, they stole the car.
Ah,
Whatever.
nah, whoa.
What I need to do? No, wait. No, but like, they stole it. I know what I need to do. Now go police station, report the car stolen.
And now you have to work again anymore.
Look,
Yeah.
call my nah, you still my car, but it's just an example.
Yeah.
You just
Oh,
say, then
I thought your car was stolen.
no,
I
what
should
is-
be example as
And
an
then
Like,
I know the due process, man. Like I know what I need to do when my car's stolen. I know what I need to do when this is happening. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
It's just inconvenience that people generally focus on.
You see, I don't like the
The
small,
negative,
it doesn't
yeah.
bother me anymore, man.
The negative part of it.
We just have to, it's different this year, man.
Keep it
Like for
flowing.
me, I won't lie.
Nah, keep
It was different this year.
I
Like,
feel like
The start of the
year,
year
I
for
I
me
feel like
is
the way
different.
it started as well, it's
Which year now?
This year is different. For me
the
personally. It
mindset.
just feels different, man.
I think everyone's just tired of what's been happening.
Yeah, I feel like
It's
everyone is
getting
tired
old
of
now.
not being where they want to be.
I can like I just feel numb. Like I feel yo,
But
I
I'm numb.
can't even. I
Stacking
literally
up,
feel
bro.
numb. Like these days go by and I'm like, what day is it today? What month is it? Like
No.
where am I? Really,
What's
like
going
where
on?
am I?
Yeah,
Because where am I in this time in my life? Where
Like,
am
what
I?
is it?
It just seems like a
Existence.
blurry blank.
Like a hamster on a hamster wheel. You
Just
just
going
You're just
round and
going and going and going and you're going but you're not going anywhere. That's how I feel.
I think, you know
No
what?
way.
Slowly. Look,
Spray.
no, like I appreciate this, man, a lot because phones off now.
Nah,
Oh.
laptop is off. I think it's been those
I appreciate that
Even
you
this
guys
still
have
very cheating.
come
Yo,
out, man.
Oh,
It's another story.
I leave that, man. Leave that, man. But
Fancy.
ladies, thank you so much for coming through, man. We
Thank
really
you for
appreciate
having
that.
Honestly.
Hopefully we can have another session. I don't know. You know, we leave it up to
I guess.
our guests in
Yeah.
the world.
mm.